right, we just pulled up. This line is insane. It's a little hectic here. Got the USA made Roxy. Vote for Pedro 2005. Little single stitch 90s tee. 90s USA made single stitch champion essential Oaxaca.
Oaxaca.
Okay, that's probably not how you say it. This is either 90s or 80s. It's got the raglan cut and then two little Nike hoodies. Ooh, and those beautiful earth tone colorways. And I got me some short shorts.
Hey, who likes short shorts? We like short shorts.
I'm gonna be showing off my kneecaps this summertime, boys. All right, so we woke up at 4:30. You got the keys?
Don't look at me like that. You got the keys?
There's like 40 different bins in the greater Portland area. I like coming down here because one, they open early, two, they do more rotations. The bins that I normally go to honestly suck compared to Portland.
Set 'em high in the stars, leave us bro when the stars relevant. Foreign cars out the mall with the big smithy game on the dust. Look, home so the tank in the corner, run it up. She want my side open up. When the laundry get done, take my shirt, throw it on in this.
All right, next location. Hopefully we find some stuff to pay for the trip. Yo, this is the creepiest little baby. Pick it up.
I feel like it's gonna bite me.
This thing could be possessed. It could be on the next exorcism. I hella thought it was a real baby at first. A lot of Carhartt coming out today. A little Carhartt crew neck. Nike zip-up hoodie in the burgundy colorway. This piece though, for all you outdoorsy individuals or people who want to wear Arc'teryx and pretend that they're outdoorsy. REI USA made, Gore-Tex aligned. I wore the pants just because I knew I was gonna see you today. I was like, oh man, I'm about to see my homie. I gotta wear the pants again.
Good.
Cart Full, Eureka, Montana. This one's fire. Red Rock, Sedona, Arizona. The hot air balloons, the colors on this are crazy. On the Onita. This came out. It's a Mexico Russell Athletic. My girl went to go grab it, and the homie right here grabbed it right before she had her hands on it. Nice little essential. So I was chopping it up with him for a little bit, and he actually just gave it to me. Thank you. Appreciate you. That's so cool that he did that. So I'm in the middle of doing a Harley drop. She actually found a vintage Triumph t-shirt. That is so hard if you are into motorcycles. Not a bad stack. Got the 50 Shades of Black Nike crew neck. Oh, I wasn't recording.
You weren't recording.
You got anything else to tell the people, or?
I want to go to the mall later.
Okay,
But
so
continue.
now I can do my video though.
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay, 50 Shades of Black. As you guys know, Miss Madre sells the Victoria's Secret and the North Face. We got the Carhartt's little essential pack. I still think the hardest tee is that Triumph motorcycle tee. It looks like someone drug tested themselves on this. But other than that, this thing is sick on the Stedman.
You want that one?
Yeah.
Do 15?
Would you do 10 for it?
I'll plug them in one time.
Alright, I appreciate you, bro. I got a country music drop coming soon, so I had to grab that. But sadly, that was the last rotation. It is time for us to go. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Whew. We're not at the Goodwill bins anymore, boys. I have not been here in a long time. Cape Kiwanda, one of my favorite places. Absolutely gorgeous. And one of the most beautiful places to watch the sunset. Stayed right across the street from the beach. Look at that gorgeous beach to wake up to. It's a little bit foggy. Anyways, there is a tsunami advisory. So hopefully on the way down to Cannon Beach and Seaside, we do not get absolutely demolished by some waves. From the beach to the basement, you already know what time it is. Whole buyout. We stopped in Portland. These two buyouts are from the homie Alex, who's way over there. And then this bag and this bag is mostly from Chris, a little bit from Cam. Shout out to all three of these individuals. Check him out on Instagram. Check him out on Instagram. He actually has some bangers that he will not sell me at a price that I want to buy it at. Absolutely gorgeous Harley. Are you sure you don't want to do 30? On the spot. Think about it.
Next episode.
Yeah, next episode.
The next episode.
And then, yeah, the homie Alex as well. He's been doing his thing, so I appreciate all you guys. Me and you gotta go back home. So I woke up at 6 a.m. to try to finish getting every single order from Thrift Row packaged and ready to get dropped off at the post office. I still have to package up this. But hey, last night was the best night I've had on Thrift Row. I did $2,500 in sales. A bunch of bangers were dropped to the site, but I have so many clothes because I've been doing all these buyouts. I have these still. I organized the buyouts that you guys just saw in Portland. I kind of separated it by price. That back one still has a couple items that may be posted on the site. I'm telling you, there's some bangers. So check out the links in the description description. We also have some other pickups that I'm probably gonna go over at the end of the video, but I'm not trying to be late to Goodwill. It opens in about 15 minutes. Okay, let's go. Hey, I'm finally on time. Ooh, pushing out the next rotation. I appreciate you. This one's not looking too bad. The first 2 rows were terrible, but I gotta stay motivated, gotta stay happy. The right energy is gonna bring out the right stuff.
I'm feeling all this pain. It's getting kinda hard to breathe again in my own skin.
Just left the bins. Got a little Nebraska Huskers starter joint. Decent crew necks.
This graphic was worn in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, that's a banger.
Everyone loves that one.
Yeah, the banana slug, that's a good one for sure. UW Oshkosh one's pretty nice. Oh, I didn't even see that.
Thank you.
When they go on the intercom, it makes me feel like I'm back in the military. By the way, guys, I didn't film yesterday, but Princeton, I'm gonna have Isaiah show off the back. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy, Gunny.
I'm Push P.
Give it me, yeah. Anyways, but yeah, man, much love. Stay up.
See you soon.
I'll see you tonight.
Yeah, actually later.
Yep. And now we're in Olympia. Was it good? Hey, look. Screw. It's been a while. What up, man? Hey, look. What's up, man? Hey, look. Are they just bringing this rotation out?
Yeah.
Just in time. I literally stopped in for one rotation, and as soon as I walk in, they got one ready. Nice seeing you.
Nice seeing you.
We got to do a Hootie Twinkie thrift adventure soon.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
You got to slide too. Now that you're thrifting, man, my man's been in the trenches lately, huh? Well, that was not worth it. All right, I didn't really go over what I got earlier. Honestly, the last 2 days have been kind of slow. I got some university crew necks, cool little Wrangler PBR t-shirt. Ooh, this Prisoners of War vintage crew neck with like the puff print is actually kind of gas. But honestly, this and that Princeton reverse weave that I showed you guys earlier are probably my best finds from like the last 2 or 3 days. That being said, we're at the post office. Bag full of orders, another bag of orders, and yes, another bag of orders. Shout out to everyone that supports Thrift Row. THRIFTROW. This is all from yesterday. All right, man, pulled up on the homie Isaiah. If you guys have not seen his page, super dope Instagram page, but I'm about to do a little buyout right here. He's got everything folded for me to go through, so I'm gonna be here for a while going through everything. You just gonna let me know if it's more than 5 as I go?
Yeah.
I like this, got the spell out on this pocket. I have to do another Harley drop soon.
I like that because it's like all over print.
Yeah, I like the wraparounds. Little reach arounds. See, I like tees like this.
That's why I put that there. This next one would be cool with the wrap thing you just got from me. But it has like some storage stands, but it's like dead stock, but it has like storage problems.
I love that graphic.
Yeah,
though.
it's so sick.
Someone could easily just dye this like a cream color, get some little red. We became homies over time. He's actually in a couple old like thrift videos with me and Paul. So one day I was complaining about YouTubers. I'm like, bro, this shit's so easy. All I have to do is make a video like, oh, I spent $1,000 on Supreme. And he was, it's funny, this is a firefighter thing and it says Hooper Street Gang. Like, started off as a fan. I was like, well shit, maybe I should try it. Yeah, I tried it. First video went pretty crazy.
What was your first one? What Supreme do you remember?
It was a 2017.
Was it a preview? Was it like you copying some shit?
It was me buying some from the first drop. The only thing I regret about it is now a lot of people that know me only know me because of that. Yeah, it's like they don't know that like I started doing thrifting. But it's also kind of cool because I got so many people from Supreme now onto vintage, you know? Alright guys, 20 minutes until the storage unit's closed.
I'm gonna put these two over here. So 147. Any of the maybes, I'll do 3 apiece. Got this soundproof like a studio.
I definitely need to grab some bins tomorrow. My perfectly organized storage unit is getting a little bit less perfect. So I bought a ridiculous amount of tees from him. I sold him this jacket and this tee. So what, we're even now? We got clothes strewn about. I need to sort through all these. I need to get some more plastic bins. But yeah, man, this is the storage unit right now. We got some sneakers. We got some Supreme. We have miscellaneous. We have vintage. It's getting hectic, but it is what it is. Oh wait, actually, my bad guys. I almost forgot. We still need to go to my boy RJ's. Yo, RJ, what's good, man? Been visiting. I came here to buy some stuff. The other day, I bought some stuff off the homie. And the thing about RJ is like, RJ always hooks me up, blesses me all the time. I've told RJ that if he wants to put together a bundle, he tells me a price. I don't care what's in it. Like, I'm gonna pay the price. He can give me a blank t-shirt. I'll give him $1,000. I don't care because he legit hooks me up all the time. So anyways, he's been seeing me do some buyouts recently and he was like, nah, I gotta outdo that. So yeah, the homie's gonna sell me some stuff. I don't know everything that's in it. I have an idea of some items, but you know, a little thrift mystery box.
Okay, mostly mids, like
yeah, mostly just mid
like
fire. Look at that on the Donkey Kong tag.
There's some light man.
All over print. That's
there's
crazy.
like white ties and little shit like that.
Yeah, I love those tees. Oh yeah.
I don't have much, bro. Just a little.
Oh, just a couple of items. Okay.
There's some good stuff.
Ooh.
Oh, this Obama tees. One strength. I wish this was the Philippines.
Irish.
Hella hats.
All stitched in.
Watch how I beat it though. You can have this.
What's that? Oh, that's a hoodie, huh?
Yeah, you go through all that shit, bro.
Yo, this stupid piece of shit right here just had the audacity. He says, "Oh, you think you can get 300 for the Donkey Kong?" Mind you, like this is definitely a really, really rare, expensive tee. And I was like, yeah. He says, "Oh, just give me 300 for everything." Now you might think everything is this. Maybe you think everything is this. Maybe you think everything is just this. Maybe you think everything is just this, and this. Or maybe you think everything is this, and this. Or maybe you were right and you think that everything is this. Oh, and that hat over there. No, I'm paying you more than 300. You're out of you're out of your mind. I think I'll pay you more than 300. Thank you. So look, man, we're currently in a debacle, but it's the exact opposite of what you think. Where I'm trying to buy some tees.
I dug these pieces.
He offers me 300. I offer him 800, which like is still a great deal for me. 800 for these tees, great deal. There's some bangers in here. World Cup '94, Iowa 500, the Count Chocula, the Brooks and Dunn. Oh, look at this cool like B-Dub crew neck. So I offer him 800, right? That's already like a really good deal because I know how he is. Oh, can you meet me in the middle? 400. I'm literally trying to buy tees and we were doing the exact opposite. What are these? These are kind of fire.
Put it in the bag or take that shit too. Nobody wants.
I'm surprised.
He left
like
Kenny in the closet, bro.
They did him dirty, bro.
I would give you this, but
yeah, no, Mad Dog for sure.
You gonna with a bucket that's gonna break down on me? You ain't no Honda. I don't give a f who you is. You gonna break down on me? A real Honda?
I need to explain what was going on in that last clip. Before I do so, I'm not going over everything that I found in this video. I'm gonna try to keep this as brief as possible because if I went over like the several hundred tees that I bought from this last week or two of thrifting, we'd be here until next week. That would be like its own separate video and I don't even want to make that. That being said, if you guys want to see a lot of the stuff, it will get posted to Thrift Row. So make sure you follow that, THRIFTROW. That is the Instagram. And of course, I will post anytime I do a drop to thriftrow.com, which is the website. The link to the Instagram and the website will be in the description down below. I just did a Harley drop. There were some bangers posted. If you guys are watching the thrift videos, as you guys know, I added this to the collection, so I had to get rid of one of my other Harleys. I had to say goodbye to this beauty right here. It just sold today. There are a couple left on the site. Like at the time this video gets posted, this may still be live. Beautiful center hit, single stitch from the 90s, and it's a Paris, France Harley Davidson. Gorgeous colors. And this one, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it up. I might end up taking it down, but it's the Northwest Tacoma Harley Davidson with the beautiful paint splatter and Harley Davidson ARC logo across the chesticles. That back hit is so gorgeous and the colors are crazy. Getting into what happened in that last clip that you guys just saw, me and my bro RJ were in a little bit of a debacle. Basically, he was trying to sell me this Donkey Kong, which is an absolutely gorgeous vintage DK piece, and almost 100 other vintage items, the majority of which were t-shirts for $300. Now, if you are hearing that and you think that sounds ridiculous, that is because it is. That is way too low. So it's one of the first times I've had to literally argue up and pay more. So I ended up paying an 800. It took a while to convince him to even accept 800. He tried saying, oh, let's meet in the middle, 400. That's not even the middle, but I refused to pay him anything lower than 800. He gave me a crazy deal. Shout out my bro RJ. Thrift Mansion on Instagram, THRIFTMANSION. And if you guys are new to the Trip to the Thrift saga on YouTube, he was one of the first people to ever make trips to the thrift on YouTube. Before me, before Paul Kansu. Honestly, if this was a little bit smaller, I might even keep it. It's not my only DK, but it is a little bit big. In fact, it's even bigger than my other DKT, which I'm going to show you guys. And while I'm showing you guys, look at these beautiful USA made Russell Athletic sweatpants. This is another thrift find from this week. This is on a Toltex. This is a little bit too big and it's actually smaller than the other DK. So yeah, and I know technically this one was not thrifted. I bought it off of another thrifter. However, that being said, I did thrift an even more valuable video game vintage tee, which is this one right here. It's the 1992 Star Fox tee. Yes, single stitch. I did not include the footage because sometimes when I go to the bins, I don't record like an intro or outro. So I just recorded footage actually in the bins, which I'll probably overlay with this audio. Yeah, insane find. I mean, if you look online, these things are going for upwards of like $400 to $500. This one will probably be a little bit less because it does have some perforations, perforations. Anyways, you have some armpit breathability right there. You also have a little slit in the arm as if the individual that was wearing this was some sort of swordsman. Beautiful Hanes heavyweight tag. Oh man, I love those red bar heavyweights. I think 2 days later, we actually found this right here, the Brockham 1989 Paul McCartney. And look, this was actually in a store. So it was tagged, put on the racks, and then no one bought it. So made its way to the bins. I guess while we're on band tees, I did get this as well. My mom actually got this in a Facebook group. She hit me up one day and was like, yo, do you want this? 50 bucks. And I was like, yeah, offer her 40. She offered her 40, she accepted. 1994 to 1995, Voodoo Lounge, Rolling Stones World Tour. This is not my favorite era of Rolling Stones, but an absolute banger nonetheless. And this may be a personal because it fits oh so good. And I love this spell out. For the next possible personal, this one is so beautiful and it's so perfect with the time. You have this USA made reverse weave Princeton crew neck. You have the big P on the back. Shout out Gunna. Someone like Gunna know he needs this if he's really pushing P. Nothing compares to the Champion reverse weave except for maybe the Russell Athletics, the side gussets. These things have gone up in value so much as of late. In fact, I looked on eBay and these were selling for like right around 150 bucks. They're listed anywhere from $200 to $400. And I did find this, I believe I paid $2.50. But it fits really good and I also don't want to sell it. So I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. If you guys want to make some offers, you guys can DM Thrift Row. I might end up posting it. This is another one, man. This would definitely be in the personal if it actually fit. I literally got a forest green white tag Nike crew neck. But if you look, this has some double neck. You know, everyone likes a little bit of neck. And what makes this so special is not just the double neck, but the cut and sew action on the bottom. You got the forest green up top, the deep sea blue on the bottom. This is like the world or planet Earth encapsulated into two colors on an absolute gorgeous crew neck. This crew neck is sick. Prisoners of war, missing in action, America cares. It's also like a puff print. For those of you guys that don't know, I was actually in the military, and when I was in Afghanistan, I did this push-up competition for the Wounded Warrior Project. It was over the period of a month, and I was doing like almost 1,000 push-ups a day, and I ended up doing over 20,000 push-ups. I don't remember how much money I raised. I already know some of you guys are gonna be doubting me, thinking I'm over here capping. However, I will say, look at that right there. Jacob Star, Afghanistan, 20,001. Now this is just a super simple hoodie, nothing crazy, right? Look at the distressing on the sleeve. It's got a nice fade, the zipper's broken. It's Dutch Harbor gear, which is not anything crazy. In fact, I think this was actually made in Pakistan. It's a Northwest like workwear brand, but these things are amazing quality. I have a blank one actually in my storage unit that I plan on printing on, and then I got this one. So nice, it keeps you warm, it's super thick. Compliments on it, and it's funny because no one picks these up. They just leave them in the bin. I believe the rest of the stuff will make it to Thrift Row, possibly in the next week or so. I love tees like this. Look at 3 blind mice, and you have all of these mice practicing some little physical education. This is funny, it has a bunch of different mushrooms on it. Personally, I don't do any mind-altering substances. In fact, I rarely even partake in alcohol, but I can't help but think this tee is hilarious. White tag Nike tee, already a banger, but look at the back. You have the little star hit right there, 1996. Vintage Budweiser single stitch tee, back hit as well. I kind of like the fade on this. This is from 1982 or 1987. This is a gorgeous hot rod tee. Good guys. It does have a little slit right here in the graphic, but super sick. I also got a Rat Fink tee, which I cannot find. It is in one of the mini IKEA bags strewn throughout my apartment / storage unit. This one's pretty funny. It says retired, no address, no phone, no money, and no work. Here's a South Park tee. I actually thrifted one of these, I think like a week ago, that was on an all sport tag. This one's on a little 90s gilded. Ooh, this one is a banger. You guys may have seen this earlier in the video. It was kind of on the side. The Supreme Andy Warhol Muhammad Ali t-shirt. This picture right here was, I believe, taken by Andy Warhol. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I picked this up for $20. bucks. Definitely a good price. I also got this Filipino strength tee, which is actually gonna be a gift for the homie RJ. This gorgeous all over print bat tee right here. I love these all over print nature tees. Here's another little vintage military piece. The fade on this is crazy. I do have one more of these in the storage unit. The vintage single stitch Gap pocket tee, absolute banger. Single stitch Levi tee. Speaking of denim brands that I have vintage shirts of, I also got this Wrangler tee, which is pretty sick. It's like Wrangler PBR, and the Wrangler spell out is like this glitter. I actually have a super sick 80s Wrangler tee as well that I'll probably save for a drop. Vintage little 1999 Hot Wheels tee, and then a bunch of like late 90s or early 2000s rock tees. This is early 2000s AC/DC. This little lightning bolt almost looks like a crack in the cement. Very unsound. Motley Crue, Iron Maiden. This is probably my favorite though. This one is sick. The Grateful Dead on the colorful spell out, super clean. A lot of the Grateful Dead tees look like they were designed by someone who just dropped acid. And if you guys saw the last video, which if you guys did not, I'm gonna put that somewhere on the iCard, but I recently picked this up. Still in the personal, I love this. Like a late 90s or early 2000s FM radio station hoodie, but the fade on this is crazy and I just love this back hit. Got a bunch of other stuff, but like I said, I'm not gonna show it all off. So thank you guys for watching. I will show off more in the future or on Thrift Row drops. Just follow Thrift Row, THRIFTROW. That's gonna be somewhere on the screen in the description down below. Of course, check out the website as well. There are a couple items left, and if everything is sold out at the time you are watching, I will restock soon. So make sure you check it out. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it from the top and bottom of my heart. Like I said earlier, make sure you interact with these videos, like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend or a loved one, whatever you gotta do. It all helps out the videos and allows me to make more of this content. So if you did enjoy yourself and you wanna see more of them, do just that. But anyways, thank you guys so much. As always, keep them the star life. Peace.
Star Life Chris say shooting on Mexico. These thoughts been ran through, goddamn it.
And my brother is that guy. You feel me? Jacob,
That guy.